I mean, they don't even know, they can't even agree on what the ISB actually is. So one of my favorite lines from this is when the major is like, security is an illusion. And he's telling them, he's like, we are healthcare providers. Our purpose to the Empire is to go to these places and root out sickness. He wants them to be predicting where it happens. But the funniest thing is that, like, you get what's her name? You get Lieutenant Deidre, who's like, she's starting to see it. She's starting to see everything that they're not, that there's a pattern of rebellion. And they're not, and that's what I love. If you go back to the first 3 episodes, what do we learn there? The Empire is getting fat. They're getting lazy. They can't even envision a world where there would be a big enough rebellion that can take them down. And we already see in this episode how they're getting so arrogant, how they're not working as a team. Because Deidre and Blevin hate each other. Like, they don't, like, Blevin's just like, hey, I got 6 sectors. These are my 6 sectors. Fuck off. And that's what I love about, to your point, Van, of like, yo, they're in as much disarray as the rebels. Right now, the Empire they can't even fathom what is about to happen.
I don't think it even so much is disarray. It is that arrogance that's preventing them from having that actual bit of control, because Pargatz is like, he's absolutely like right in the philosophical ways of that. Like, yes, we're here to snuff out rebellion. We're here to like cut this off at the roots and not actually have it. But like, when it comes to her having a gut instinct, when Deirdre has a gut instinct about knowing the fact that, like, hey, we got patterns here, we have a rebellion. It's like, no, we need vetted information. We need all of these things. We want the tough on crime numbers. Just do your job. It's a small reflection about the corpos with Cyril, where it's just like, listen, if you just keep your sectors, give me your reports, make sure that you have everything, your detention numbers are good, you're going to have a good career. Like, it's kind of the same, just on a bigger scale.
I think.
Go ahead, Joey.
I think it's interesting to think about the rebellion and the ISB as we see in this episode in like a funhouse mirror in a way, because while the ISB is here to, order, we gotta have things in a line. Rebellion is the opposite, and it's about like causing chaos for the Empire, right? And the way they both go about those things, Luthen brings on Cassian for Vale. Vale's like, I'm not really feeling it. Luthen's like, nah, this is kind of the only option you got. You're going to do this. Vale's like, all right, I got to do this. The guy in charge is looking at both lieutenants. He's like, listen, this is how we do things. It's how I operate. You're not going to get your thing. Sorry to tell you. I know that Blevins is tough to work with, but sorry. And she's like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These, like, they're not so different. It's just a matter of what side they're on, and it's just something like the dichotomy of that in this episode was something that I thought was really interesting and really well done.
Blevins sucks. I don't like motherfuckers like Blevins, man.
Dude, did you see when he knows he's about to get his way, he does a little shimmy, he does a little he stands a little straighter. He's like,